My intention with creating this video is just to address some of the concerns that I seem to come across as being a health and fitness coach for my clients and people I come in contact with in my day. Potentially could be very positive things that come from this experience, one of which is everybody becoming a little more conscious of their health and obviously hygiene. But in my field, it's around the idea of health. So strengthening the immune system, making the body more resilient to stressors, minimizing or eliminating unnecessary stress. So there's 5 basic tips that I think could help people in this time. 1 is some supplements that they could take. 2, exercise and activity. 3, sleep. 4, meditation. And 5, breath. So the first with supplementation is that there's many supplements you could take and many vitamins, minerals, but 3 that you can come across most easily that I think will have the biggest impact is vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. These are all really important immune boosters. And to also make sure in the case of vitamin D, not only taking a supplement, but getting some sun exposure on your skin. Because sometimes people have a hard time if they have gut issues of being able to absorb the vitamin D. So actually how we're designed to get vitamin D is primarily through the sun exposure. So 10 to 30 minutes in general, getting on as much sun exposure midday, so it's relatively safe for most people. But definitely adding in those supplements would help your immune system. 2, exercise and activity. And I separate these 2 for a reason. Activity to me is more long duration, low intensity. So like walking, moving, making sure you're not sitting too long throughout your day. And exercise is more higher intensity, but shorter in duration. You don't want to have high intensity for long periods of time. That can weaken your immune system. You want short bursts of high intensity, and those short stressors tend to have a very positive impact on the overall body, but in this case, obviously your immune system. So number 3 would be sleep. Sleep is crucial for the body to recover, repair, to strengthen your immune system. The general recommendations around this, as associated with most studies, is 7 to 9 hours. But even more important, the amount of sleep is the quality of sleep. And there's a lot of little tips I can give you around that. I'll just give you a couple basic ones to enhance your sleep. One is stop eating 3 hours before you go to sleep. If you are in contact with computers or indoor lights, maybe getting some blue light blocking glasses. You can get them pretty inexpensive on Amazon. But really putting a lot of intention into a quiet, dark room that you can sleep is really important. And meditation. So meditation has kind of a twofold to it. It's physiologically going to help strengthen the immune system because it's going to help calm the mind down, but also it's going to help shift your mindset in general. So with all this unknown in our future, it tends to create a lot of anxiety and stress for people, which is understandable. And that's why when clients ask me, what should I do about worrying? I say, well, you should stop worrying. Yes, take the precautions, be smart, but worrying isn't gonna help. It's only gonna stress your immune system. And it's very difficult to say to someone, just stop worrying. But learning practices like some simple meditations, there's many ways you can look online. Stop, close your eyes, calm breath, focus on a phrase as you breathe in and focus on a phrase as you breathe out. It can be something, whatever soothes you. I am calm, I am here, I am healthy, whatever it might be for you. Something repetitive that can help the mind focus on something and let go of any worried thinking that might be happening. And the 5th is breath. This is an extremely important one because if you ever stop anytime you're stressed and check your breathing, you're going to be pretty aware that you're not breathing or it's very shallow, which is only going to feed on that stress. And there's a great phrase I heard once that has always stuck with me, that anxiety is excitement without breath. So meaning it's just energy that needs to move. So when we worry, we get very stagnant, anxiety builds up. This is why, even going back to some of the other tips, being active helps. because when you're active, you're going to breathe more. But a simple tip with your breath is to focus on a nasal breath. So in the nose, in the belly, out of the nose, empty the belly. And when you practice, you want to make your exhale twice as long as your inhale. And when you breathe in, breathe into the belly instead of a stressed breath into the chest. So it's a slow breath in the nose and the belly. You can count it if you like, and whatever that count is, try to double the exhale out of the nose. That can help. That's going to boost nitrous oxide. It's also going to boost carbon dioxide, which is going to increase oxygen into the cell, which is going to decrease stress in your body. I hope these 5 tips were helpful for you. Be safe.